Hey, welcome back. So I thought I would share a really important distinction between what we do and what we call the sort of, the big commercial internet marketing stuff that you've probably seen a lot of online. It's really important that there is a fundamental understanding of the difference between online marketing and this sort of, what I call that hypey internet marketing stuff. You know, there's the boats and the Ferraris and the big mansions and selling this dream that people can work 3 seconds a day and just bash the keyboard with their head and make $1 million, right? Stuff that we know is fundamentally flawed. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a percentage of the internet marketing community that produce world-class information, but it's very different from what we do in terms of online marketing for business owners. This is a different ballgame. So I thought I would explain this. There's a guy called Russell Conwell, and he was around back in the 1800s, and he would tell this story, and it's called Acres of Diamonds. And if you get the chance, go to Google, put in Acres of Diamonds, you'll actually read the full story. But, you know, in a nutshell, what that story said was a guy who was doing reasonably well as a farmer. He had a nice farm, had orchards, he was very comfortable, was visited by a monk. And the monk started to explain about the world and how there's diamonds scattered around the world. And he went to bed an unhappy man because he wanted to be extremely wealthy. And so what he did is he sold his farm, he sold his orchards, and with that money he traveled the world searching for diamonds. And off he went around the globe searching for diamonds, searching for diamonds. Over a period of time he lost all of his wealth. So eventually he became a poor and broken man. And what happened is he had to come home. So he returned home a broken man. And he was in a stream next to his farm. And while he was in that stream, he was washing his face and drinking with his camels, because the story is based in the Middle East. And lo and behold, he finds this rock. And in this rock is a diamond. And he starts to, cut through all the silt in the stream and finds diamond after diamond after diamond. And they were there all the time. So the moral of the story is that the wealth, the real wealth, is often found in your own backyard. And for a lot of business owners, they are besieged by marketing that talks about taking over the world. Well, to be brutally frank, if you can just handle your local market, you make more money than you can imagine in most cases. Okay? You do extraordinarily well if you just really handle your local market, instead of believing this, take over the globe, stuff like that. Because taking over the globe, it takes time and it's very expensive, okay? You need to have a whole piece of machinery behind you to make sure that you're up there with the best of them. So what we do in terms of online marketing is show you exactly how you find the acres of diamonds in your own backyard, okay? We talked about the growth of new technology, and these smartphones are extraordinarily powerful in that. So if you look at this particular phone, my wife has a phone exactly the same, and she bought her car on this phone. What she did is she went into Google, she found the car dealerships, she looked at the car dealership's website. There were 3 of them. 2 of them didn't have an up-to-date website. And because of that, because they didn't have photographs and images of the car that she wanted, she drove an extra hour and a half to another dealer and bought the car there. Okay? Now, I've watched this happen, and I've realized that this little fella here is a game changer. The iPad is a game changer. Wireless is a game changer, because people are searching for your business on this. Okay? And in a local search, where they're in your town, they're going to jump on this to find you in the local area. And if you're not showing up on this, if you're not showing up on a Google search, then your business is losing money every day. So when we talk about Acres of Diamonds, it's about your community, your area, your sort of local patch, however big that is, that you are front of mind, that people can find you quickly and easily online. Because I promise you now, the number of people using those business directories that you probably spend thousands to advertising is dropping at a rate of knots. Because it is easier and faster to do it on this thing. That's why they do it, okay? Because it's easier and faster for them. So our goal is to make sure that you are able to grab hold of these potential diamonds that are out there in your local area. We are not interested at this stage in helping you dominate the globe. That's a whole different ball game. Our view is that if you dominate your local area, make a lot of money, then you're ready to step up to the next level, okay, taking over the nation, and then you're ready to take over the next level, which is taking over the globe. So please remember the Acres of Diamonds story. By all means, go to Google and have a look and read the story yourself. It's profound. It is a really powerful story, and in my experience, just handling what you've got in the local area would more than make you a comfortable and happy business owner with plenty of clients and plenty of cash. So as usual, check us out, the Online Toolbox. Come and ask us questions if you need to. Grab the free stuff if you need to. But more importantly, make sure that you're not trying to do something that's way beyond your capacity and your budget, but that you're handling something that's going to bring you dollars in a very short space of time. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.